All right, so I'm a young stupid dog, and I heard the man humming in the shower. He's going like this. He's going, "There's only one step here from." I'm sorry. He said, "There's only one step up from this, baby. It's called the land of harmony bliss. So tell me, honey, what a sweetheart like you doing in a dump like this." I was like, man, that's some good humming. He was in the shower. He was washing his crotch and his armpits right when he said, "The land of harmony bliss." And so I was like, "What? Harmony bliss? Harmony bliss is like harmony. It's like I think there's something you rub on a biscuit in the South when you want to cut down on the cholesterol." I'm a stupid dog. This is a horrible take. And I know that King Cobra Rules is going to start lamenting and crying and carrying on because it's an anti-Donald Trump take. It's not an anti-Donald Trump take. It's whatever you say, a cognizant Donald Trump take. Like, okay, I was under the spell, but I'm not under the spell anymore. But the funny thing about this is we have our producer. The producer's been doing these shitty, go nowhere skanks takes. The skanks takes don't get no subscribers. They get views and comments. They don't get, and not very few of anything. They get some views. They don't get no subscribers. Are they all already our subscribers, or did the skank sycophants refuse to subscribe to the dog post? Anyways, I'm a young stupid dog. Don't worry about it. Joe Rogan. You think that this is Joe Rogan is guest starring as a Joe Rogan producer thing. This is a Joe Rogan is our producer take. Joe Rogan came in to be a guest producer. And if you want to, call Joe up and ask him if he didn't say this shit. Joe was like this. Joe dictated it out. I was like, the same thing to my regular producer. I'm like, you can't dictate it. You can't dictate it. I have to have some bullet points maybe. And Joe is like, he's like got that potato head and it starts scrunching up. And he started getting these like rows of these crevices in his head. I was like, Joe, you got a big vein in your neck. Your one eye's flutter. It looks like you're going to have a stroke and kill over. And all your freaking, and your bald, scurvy potato head is like scrunching up. It's getting crevices, crags. Joe Rogan was getting crags in his headnoid. God bless us, everyone. Anyways, Joe's like this. And so I was like, all right, I'll do this take, right? So Joe's like, this was dictated by Joe Rogan to me, the dog, for a dog post. I didn't even know. I almost said row. I couldn't even figure it out. Post. Who would know it was called post? This is the dog post. But it's produced by Joe Rogan. Joe's just this has been dictated to me. It's like I'm a marionette. The strings are hanging down on my chompers, on my nostrils. One of the hooks is right in my nose, so every time they want to make a joke like, does the dog smell some piss or some shit from some other dog? I'm like, yeah, I do, and my nostril curls up. It's a marionette, so it's hooked on my nose. Believe me, they got their hands so far up my ass, I can't believe it. Joe Rogan, this is a Joe Rogan post. Joe said this, I had to say this. So Donald Trump wanted to be the next guy to get the Nobel laureate for producing so many ends of wars, and he produced 8, according to him, 8 ends of wars. And the only thing you heard about Donald Trump was Donald Trump saying, I want to be the guy who gets the Nobel Peace Prize like Obama got, because I stopped 8 wars. And then he went down there to Venezuela. He decapitated them, and then he took that girl's Nobel Peace Prize right out from under her. I was like, geez, Donald, God bless. They're not going to name airports after you, Donald. And your big thing, the MMA big fight, Donald, maybe I should come over there. I'm a stupid dog. Maybe I should take on a pit bull, and somebody would watch it then, Donald, because this is going to be another Kid Rock thing, Donald. No. Big Joe Rogan said, I had to say it this way, so I didn't even want to say this kind of thing, but the other thing Joe Rogan said I had to say is like, you're building something underneath the dirt over there at the big ballroom that you're not even building? Bullshit. They're not building nothing under there, Donald. You son of a bitch. They'd be building a Target if you were in there. Don't worry about it, Donald. You're a stupid bastard. That's what Joe Rogan made me say. And anyways, about the ballroom, he did. He said, because what, Edelson and some of these rich elitists? But Joe forgets he's a rich elitist. So, anyways, Donald was like going like this, going, I want the Nobel Peace Prize. And he kept harping, I solved 6 wars. No, make it 7 wars. Make it 7.5 wars, 7 3/4 wars. I stopped 8 wars, you sons of bitches. And that little hot girl who's married to the 65-year-old with the newborn and the nice boobs and the bleached blonde hair. It's bleached blonde, the Levitt girl, whatever. She just parrots whatever Donald wants her to parrot. She's another marionette. Like the dog, she's another marionette over here. Just like that Pam Bondi girl. God almighty, that girl. I wish Pam Bondi I wish she would go into the bondage, whatever you say, medium, like where you express yourself through a certain medium. I wish Pam Bondi would go into the bondage thing, because that bitch looks like she's a dominatrix from the word go. Excuse my language. Anyways, Donald was like, hey, guys, you know me. I stopped 8 wars over here, and I got a Nobel Peace Prize I took off that woman from Argentina. It's right in my cabinet. Go look. It's right by the sugar bowl. It's by my Diet Coke button. And we're like, yeah, okay, what, Donald? So what? You got to get the Nobel Peace Prize? The guy, he's like, they robbed it. They robbed me the Nobel. Obama got the Nobel Peace Prize, and I can't get a Nobel Peace Prize? What the F, Whatever. And so anyways, Donald was like, I have to, I got to stop a 9th war, maybe a 10th war, and they'll give me that Nobel Peace Prize. And he also campaigned on the fact that he would never do a war, just a la crying about it, Marjorie Taylor Greene or Tucker Carlson crying their eyes out, or even Joe Rogan, the endorser, the great endorser of Donald. The guy who'll help them get in there, the great endorser. Listen, if you're upset, that's the one thing I said to the producer, Joe Rogan. I said, Joe, if they're upset because Donald's fighting a war in Iran, they got to come to you first. Before they go to Donald, Joe, they got to come to you. Big Joe Yard, they got to come to you. You endorsed him. You pushed him over. But, that's a fallacy, because really Joe tried to push him over, but Condoleezza Harris, she's the one who pushed him over completely. You know what I'm saying? By the time she got done with him, he was a guaranteed lock. You know what I mean? It went from like 28% Donald's going to win on the algorithm to like 79% Donald's going to win. Anyways, Donald said, I want to get the Nobel Peace Prize, and I got a certain Nobel Peace Prize. I'm going to put it on a piece of yarn around my neck that I stole off that girl from Argentina. And also I stopped 11 wars. Donald was trying to say his penis was 11 inches long, and that's why he was going to stop making war scenes. He was going to stop stopping wars, because how many wars? 11 that he'd stopped and matched his penis length. And we were like, Donald, you stupid bastard. You have a fat encased penis. It's almost like a vagina. It's a man vagina. You have a fat encased penis, Donald. Don't try to, you know what I'm saying? But Donald was like, no, that's not what it is. And then he picked this war with Iran to demonstrate how jacked up and redonkulous he is. Donald sold everybody in the fact that he'd sold 6, 7, 8, 9 wars. Maybe if they would have stopped him, said, Donald, 5 wars is enough. We're going to make you not king forever. We're going to get rid of you when your term's up, but we're going to name a bunch of airports. We're going to build a big golden arch at McDonald's. We're going to make a McDonald's in Branson, Missouri, and it's going to be the biggest arch ever heard of, and it's going to be dedicated, and it's going to be named the Trump Arch. It's going to be the greatest McDonald's arch, and we're going to put it in Branson, Missouri, Donald. And Donald was like, shit, yeah, I will stop in wars, and I won't even start that war in Iran if you just give me a golden arch that will be bigger. And I want my golden arch to be seen throughout Nebraska, Missouri. I want to be able to see it over there in Arkansas, the farthest reaches of Arkansas, down there in Texas, of course. But they didn't do that. So then Donald went apeshit and started a new war in Iran, and he smacked up the gas prices to $3.99 today in our year of the Lord, of March 31, 26. Donald's got fucking Western Kentucky gas prices up to $3.99 on the outskirts, $4.25 in the city. Believe me, this ain't good. Donald, calling all cars. Do you know where Donald is? Donald's streaking down there. I think somebody slipped him a Mickey, streaking down there. And the guy cop was like, Adam 12, one of them 12. How do you know it's Donald? He's like, because he has a fat encased penis. His dick fat is enslaved his penis. You can't even see his penis. Donald's running around with like a half of a mangina. That's how we know. They're like, yeah, we know. That's Donald. Okay, go apprehend that son of a bitch and get him back to the White House. Get him back up into the tree stand over in the Rose Garden. The paved over Rose Garden. Get him back up there in the tree stand. Tell him he's going to be shooting on some monkeys. Tell him there's a Planet of the Apes kind of monkeys invasion, and he's going to give him a thing they could shoot water balloons. Say, Donald, you got to blast this water balloon bazooka at these fucking monkeys. You know what I'm saying? And Donald will be like, okay, all right. I see it now. I see it all very clearly. Amiak, stupid dog. Doesn't even make any sense. Do not worry about it.